Welcome to this lesson on identifying high-value AI use cases. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to identify where artificial intelligence is most likely to deliver real value for an NGO, and where it is unlikely to be worth the effort or risk. Once an NGO adopts a mission-led view of artificial intelligence, the next challenge is focus. The possibilities can feel endless. Almost every process could, in theory, be improved with data or automation. The risk is spreading effort too thin or pursuing use cases that sound impressive, but deliver little meaningful impact. High-value use cases start with problems, not solutions. The most effective applications of artificial intelligence address persistent, costly, or limiting challenges that already matter to the mission. These are often areas where decisions are repeated frequently, information is complex, or human judgment is constrained by time or volume. A useful place to look is friction. Where are teams slowed down by manual work that adds little human value? Where are decisions made with partial information? Where does demand consistently outstrip capacity? Artificial intelligence can be valuable when it helps an NGO see patterns, prioritize attention, or free up time for work that requires empathy and expertise. Another strong signal of value is scale. Artificial intelligence is most useful where similar decisions are made again and again. For example, triaging requests, forecasting demand, segmenting outreach, or monitoring trends. If a task is rare or highly bespoke, artificial intelligence is unlikely to be the right tool. Consider an NGO delivering support services across multiple regions. Leaders struggle to anticipate spikes in demand, leading to reactive responses and staff pressure. An artificial intelligence model that highlights emerging patterns can help teams prepare earlier. The value comes not from the technology itself, but from enabling better timing and allocation of limited resources. High-value use cases also align closely with mission outcomes. If improving this decision would not meaningfully change impact, trust, or equity, it may not be worth pursuing. Artificial intelligence should strengthen what matters most, not optimize what is merely convenient. Equally important is feasibility. A promising idea may still be low value if the data required is poor, inaccessible, or ethically sensitive. An NGO does not need perfect data, but it does need enough quality and coverage to avoid misleading results. Use cases that rely on data the organization does not control or understand often carry higher risk. A common pitfall is starting with what vendors offer rather than what the NGO needs. Tools arrive with pre-packaged use cases that may not reflect mission priorities. A useful pro tip is to reverse the conversation. Clearly articulate the decision or outcome you want to improve, then assess whether artificial intelligence genuinely helps. Another mistake is chasing novelty. Newer or more complex applications are not automatically higher value. In many NGOs, simple uses such as forecasting, prioritization, or summarization deliver more benefit than advanced or experimental systems. Value comes from fit, not sophistication. It is also important to consider downside risk alongside upside value. High-value use cases are those where benefits clearly outweigh potential harm. If a system could significantly disadvantage vulnerable people if it fails, it demands much stronger justification and safeguards. In some cases, the most responsible choice is to avoid automation altogether. A practical approach is to test use cases against 3 questions. Does this clearly support mission outcomes? Does it meaningfully improve a decision or process that matters? And is the organization realistically able to govern and oversee it? Use cases that score well on all 3 are strong candidates. Identifying high-value use cases is not about getting it right first time. It is about learning where artificial intelligence adds leverage and where it does not. NGOs that start small, reflect, and refine build confidence without overcommitting. Let's wrap up with 3 key takeaways. Number 1, high-value artificial intelligence use cases start with real mission problems, not available tools. Number 2, repetition, scale, and decision complexity are strong indicators of potential value. Number 3, value must be balanced with feasibility, ethics, and the ability to govern responsibly in an NGO. As a closing thought, artificial intelligence is a means of focus as much as capability. By choosing use cases deliberately, NGOs avoid distraction and ensure technology effort is spent where it truly strengthens impact.